Hello, hello. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Too Legit City on the mic. Yo, what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing today? It's your boy, me, Too Legit City, and we're here. We're back. We're live with some oxygen not included. Happy Fridays, you guys. Hope everyone's doing great. Hope everyone's doing well. We got the Mamba sleeping on my pillows. Picked out a nice spot for himself. I just got a flash flood warning telling us that don't leave the house. There's going to be a flood. This is the first time in 20 years, over 20 years, that we had a flash flood warning. The last time we had a flash flood warning was back when I was in elementary school. Holy crap. Dude, it's been a long time. The weather's changing, man. Holy heck. But we should be good. It's just really cold, really rainy. Mamba's cold. Geek coming in with the 26 months. I see you over there. Enjoy the emotes, the 20 dice ad-free viewing. Don't forget that legit sub badge. But thank you so much for the support. I see you, Geek. Hope you're doing well. And of course, happy Fridays. People of chat, I see you over there as well. We got Rambo Part 6, Uglarvis, Cyberdyne, Chuo, Geek himself, Cthulhu, and we also got Scaly1. Hope you guys are doing good today. Oh no! My game is not responding? Come on, not like this. I'm gonna wait for the program. Aren't you in a big drought over there? I am. Oh no, guys. It works. Oh my god. I was scared. I was like, hold up. This update could have broken my save. I didn't think about that, but my game was frozen. No, we're good. We're live, boys. Let's go. I was a little bit worried. Alright, I'm gonna move the cam a little bit so that it doesn't block the buttons. We're good. I loaded the game and it just nothing happened, and then the pop-up came up that said the game is no longer responding. We need you to do something here. And I was like, wait a second. What do you mean it's not responding? We're good. And of course, people of chat. Hope you guys are doing well today. Happy Fridays. Hope everyone's doing good. Alright, let's start pumping up the CO2. We'll crush the polluted oxygen. It's fine. We're filtering out the filtered stuff. Multi-filters. Oh, did you disable pliers? No, I have it. Oh, I have both buttons now. Look at that. Pliers and then the disconnect tool. Let's go. Oh my god. We gotta test this out. We have a broken wire right here. So I heard that you could only cut... You can't over-drag. So that's how they're going to deal with the lag. With the autosave lag. We could only drag a 2x1 setup. And there's a dotted line where it's at. Oh, that's pretty cool. Minor update. Guys, how do you guys feel about the update, man? This feels like such a minor update. So the change is this, right? We get stock pliers. That only works for one segment at a time. The original pliers, you could do multiple. Right? Cuts everything up. And then the other change was drywall. So we have the normal drywall. And then there's a fresh drywall. Okay, the color's a little bit better. And then we have the pedal diagram. So I think you could rotate this. Yeah. And you can start making shapes. Right, so we could like go into space. And then we could do like shapes like this. Let's go, boys. Pixel art time. Pixel art, let's go! So you can do cool stuff with the drywall now. So the drywall, we get slight upgrade. I actually like this change. You know what I wish they could do, though? We could change color. I hope we could change color. Green polka dots, and then this is a pink wallpaper with a diagonal stripe. I want to be able to change color. That'd be cool. I still have it, though. So, I mean, it works. I'm just going to leave them on. Right? It works. I'm just going to leave it on. Should be fine. Alright, so last time, if you guys didn't know, at the end of last stream, the water that we spilled from this area, because there used to be a lot of ice over here, spilled, and you can see there's a lot of water here still, and it spilled out to the point where it spilled into this area, and it's crazy. It made a infinite spill right here, and I used to have tiles right here, right? And the infinite spill broke one of my insulated tiles right here. This is it. This is the only tile that was rebuilt recently. And guess what happened? All the steam came out. All the steam came out. I think 500 kilograms of steam came out. It was like a bubble this big. And then it's we had to deal with that. Seems like we can't even tell that we did have an outbreak. The only thing that we could see is a little bit of water in the airflow tiles, especially in the ethanol tank. There was also a little bit of the ethanol that became gas and it floated out. It's right here. There's a little bit right there as well. But we were able to deal with that. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. So basically this happened. The waters curled and made infinite spill. But since this is the same liquid type, the mercury just spreads back out. But if there were different elements, the liquid is basically forced to stay there by itself. And then it stacks up, and then it breaks the tile. I got bopped, dude. I got bopped by that. But we're okay now, so should be good. Alright, and this is pumping out synthetic gas. And we are taking out chlorine and natural gas, okay? So we have chlorine, natural gas, synthetic gas. I don't think we released any helium, so it should be fine. And there's no hydrogen that's going to fall down to the bottom. So this should be okay. We're just going to be pumping out some of the gases to make this a little bit better. Okay, so that should be fine. We have a lot of grub, so I was deconstructing the doors. I think we're going to put them back. With the logic being that we're going to want the doors to make these into separate rooms so that we could move grubs into there and maintain a grub population. Oh, these guys are cramped because of the pip eggs. That's not good. I need to take the pip eggs somewhere. Let's put the pip eggs by the other pips. We'll move that out right now. We survived, nobody died. Everything's okay. So the rockets are good, right? We're still charging, even though we don't need to. Turn that off. Don't need to waste power on that. Okay, that's fine. The new rocket's on the way. And I think we have enough space artifacts now. Which means I don't need to do the artifact rocket anymore. Yeah. So we don't need to grab them from the point of interest. We need to grab them from the planets themselves. So we're going to do that today. We're going to go to as many planets as we can. So we're going to have to redo this rocket. We'll probably have to send this out soon to Lunista. I want to do that one soon. But we need some food that doesn't perish. So I want to get that ready first. We also have this room. Alright, so I think we're going to change up the design. As I was designing this last stream, I realized that it didn't really work out. So, let's make the necessary changes. Let's put the ladder in first. I don't know if we'll use the cool steam vent anymore. And I say that because I really don't know if we should. I also don't think we're going to be running the radiant pipe with the hot water. It's a little bit too hot for them. And I think the biggest thing is just going to be maintaining temperature. So I think what we'll do is we'll keep an aqua tuner here. We're going to redo the pipeline. So the aqua tuner goes in here, and then they basically manage the temperature of the box. Normal stuff. And what we'll do afterwards is we will have to... I'll probably still dump the gas in here. Right? And then the gas is basically warm it up. And then the aqua tuner maintains the temperature so it doesn't get too high. And what we need to make is a system to stabilize the regolith temperature. So I think we need to do a 2-stage process and then do a temperature check for above below. If we're at a certain temperature, we use this design that we had from last time. And then if we are on the opposite spectrum, we have to use a different design to stabilize, which should be based off of the aqua tuner. So I might need 2 aqua tuners in here. This being 6 wide is perfect for that. And then that probably puts it on this side. That makes the most sense. And then that means I could use this as a vacuum room, probably. We'll flesh that out. We'll flesh that out. So we got to deal with that. I probably should move as much of the liquid as I can. I also want to move up my suits today. A little bit taller. So that this area is... we might want to seal this up. Oh, we could put this inside. It's a weird idea, but we probably could. And then put a ceiling here so that we could not have water drip in anymore. That's such a weird area to drip in. Okay, so we'll be doing that. Little bit of idleness. Gotta get a little bit of sweeping done. A lot of stuff right here to sweep. This is sweepable now, finally. You have to dupe something to do? The water is empty. There's still water in the reservoir. And then we are still getting water from the bottom. Okay. This is kind of hot. Let's get an ice temp shift plate here to help it out. So, ice. Is that brine ice? That's regular ice. Put it on the left side. And then the water level was at 114. We go at least up to 200, but it's so wide. Probably 2 temp shift plates, and it's still not going to flood. Afterwards, though, I think what we'll do is, we'll put a layer of, brine ice or something. And it'll go underneath. 2 layers. Wouldn't be bad. The mercury there, we're just going to let chill for now. I probably do want to break up more of the area, though. Yeah, probably something like this, so that we can still climb over, and then we'll mine that afterwards, and then trim this down completely. This is such a weird thing over there. Crude oil, just chilling. Probably want to mine out on this side, though. And then from here, mine all that. Let them take care of business. Alright, so food should be fine. The doors are there now. Nice. So let's move some grubs into here. We gotta move the pip eggs. That should be done. Nice. Sweep only critter eggs. Pip eggs. I need to make sure that gets swept out so my grubs don't cramp up like they are. There's a second egg somewhere. I need these guys to move. There it is. Alright, we're gonna move those eggs out. The nosh beans are growing. We'll be able to get more seeds soon, which is good. And then this is going to be 2. And it's only going to be grub. And let's do 3. I don't know if we'll have enough. 3 to potentially get all of them being rubbed at the same time if we get good RNG. And then we'll do it for the other ones as well. And then we'll move the grubs from this room. We are breeding still. Oh, there's only 4 in there. Alright, let's move some Schweedles back up top. So that's 3 of them. That guy just fell down. And we need 1 more. Sure. That guy's 9 years old. I'll take that. Wrangle those guys, move them up. This is priority 9. Nice, nice. This is still... Oh, this is dormant now. Oh, are those micro packets? Yep, micro packets. That's the only thing that kind of sucks. We're gonna get small packet sizes randomly. And that's actually where having a chute is pretty beneficial. But since that doesn't happen, we're going to have to just let it out. Now it's hot. Even though it goes through the rail, since they're micro packets, there's no heat exchange, which is very unfortunate. But as they... Oops, what's happening? Radiation. As it combines with the stack of aluminum, the temperature is going to go back down. Since it's mass relative, right? When it combines. Okay, so does that mean this is done? Yeah. Let's not do that. Let's take this tile, deconstruct. Take the steam turbine and deconstruct. So this is going to open it up, which means this might actually turn on because it wants to cool down the liquid. We need to replace these tiles right here with regular tiles. If we really want, we could use metal tiles. Actually, because we have the aluminum volcano, that makes a lot more sense. And then this last layer is going to do more cooling, but it's going to make the aqua tuner work a little bit harder, which is fine. We have a lot of excess power since it's self-powered anyways. So I might as well have the uptime kind of keep up with that. Okay, so sweep in, do the thing. Temperature plates. Temperature is back down to 60. Good, good. This area is still trying to cool down. It's around 130. Maybe we just break into this now and just kind of just go, yeah, this is done. I think, honestly, if I dump all this water inside, it's not going to be turning on anymore. Should be okay. All right, so all that's good. Before we get to building, I want to start sending out some rockets. Of course, let's mine that out. All the rockets are closed. Let's check out the research, because we're not researching right now. We don't need all the tech. Although that is an achievement, I don't really think we need that. We don't need any of those techs. We're not going to use hydrogen. We don't need lead suits for this playthrough. We don't need any of this. We don't need the ribbon cables. We don't need the readers. We don't need cartography. The automation broadcaster receiver don't need either. So we're technically done. Right? Because we have Great Monument. We do. Yeah, that's it. We don't really need anything else. We have all the other tech that we would want. All right. So we'll just leave this room to be idle. They're not going to be doing anything in there anymore, so that's fine. That means we get rid of this rocket and put another Radbolt rocket here now. So let's get started with that. Oops, I viewed the interior instead of deconstructing. Alright, just try to get rid of the entire rocket. I wish there was a deconstruct the rocket button on the engine so that it just deconstructs the entire thing. I hate how we have to, like, segment that piece by piece. And then this is iron. I think that lines up. This is that tile, which means this tile is the extreme right. I need to move this over one tile. So it's here, one to the left. Yes, that works. Okay, cool. Now from here, I don't want to use that because it's a lot of radiation. We're going to have a separate ladder. A little bit far, though. I don't want it to be immediately there. And then we'll get this started. Cool, cool. Yep, feels bad. It does that thing where it moves down so that the deconstruct command is gone. Gotta remove the artifact transport module. And then probably put a gas... Oh, wait, no, this is not the one with it. It's this one. That's funny with the suits. I probably need to make another line. Oh, this is hot from the exhaust, I think. Yeah, because the temperature is a lot lower at the bottom. Actually, no, it kind of fluctuates to the area. Because it is regular piping. Alright, so this one, we are wanting to go to... So we've been to here, grab the artifact. Probably want to go to the the volcanic one. That one is actually very easy to manage if you have a good rocket design. And of course, you know the tricks. So we might want to go to that one to do the rover strat. That's probably the strat, to be honest. Alright, let's go to the rocket over there. Let's see, this has Swamp Chard, Muckroot, Excellent Fruit, sure. This is maxed out though. How much is this currently? 7, 8, 10, 17, 19? That's a lot of food actually, I'm not gonna lie. That's enough to actually survive to do the strat. I should empty this out and put pickled meal ice. Alright, so let's do 25 and let's go for pickled meal ice for the remainder. And then what we'll do is whoever's in this rocket, we're gonna make them eat the pickled meal ice first, and then when they start starving, we'll feed them the backup food. I need to make sure I adjust that in my consumables tab. So since the dupes will eat the food with more morale most of the time, the unperishable foods at -1 is normally not going to be affected. Just checked in. Where's this rocket going? We're going to be going to the magma planets. Because it's going to take us some time to actually break through the surface, right? Because all the magma. And we want to grab the artifacts. Afterwards, I probably want to go to the water planet. Because we explored this with the rover, and rover's dead. Feels bad. And there's 2 artifacts here that we need to grab. Toasty. Yo, man. You know, sometimes when you're cold IRL, you want to go to a warm place in the video games, man. I started a new game of Oni last night. Already screwed up my electricity distribution somehow. It happens, P-Nugget. It happens. Did you guys get the new update that happened today? They were talking about it yesterday, but I didn't get the update till this morning. Did you guys get the new update? There's a stock pliers now. So in the bottom left, normally, you know, we play with pliers. Zoo, what lols? What's going on? Happy Oni Day. Happy Oni Day indeed. And it disconnects the wires, right? The new one is pliers, but it could only spread out 2 tiles. So it does the same thing. So it's, you know, it's lag friendly. Because, you know, if the game lags and you do the pliers thing, you cut up the entire wire. So with the new one, it's pretty convenient. It doesn't extend more than that. I could do this, just nothing happens except for right there. The lights in-game are using real electricity to operate. It does. You gotta spend the power, baby, or else it doesn't work. Do you see this? They got a plastic ladder, and none of them are using it. What is wrong with you guys, man? Y'all got a plastic ladder, and y'all choose to use a regular one? Man, these guys... Jesus Christ. We gotta take it out. Come on, man. That's why we got long commutes. My dupes choose the regular ladders instead of the plastic ones, man. These guys, I can't believe it. Alright, are we there? Yep, it's filled up. Who's gonna be this one? Make it a fire pool. I probably should. So who's the pilot here? Hator GG. What does Hator GG even do? He's at the bottom, right? No. Isn't this in alphabetical order? Oh, yeah, there he is. Oh, he is a builder. Oh, that's Pog. If he's a builder, man, that's really nice. I would want to give him the suit training. But as like, I feel like his morale is going to plummet the moment he gets into the rocket. I guess it's fine. We'll leave it at 10. Let's give Ren some skills. Oh, he's a cook. Alright, we'll give him tier 1 cook. And then let's look at everyone else. Aelthar only has plumbing. Oh, he's only a plumber. Let's have Aelthar go to school. Learn about a little bit of science. Let's have him get a little bit stronger. He's good at 5. Let's go to Citrus. Oh, okay. He's mechatronics, man. Let's give him the mechatronics. Then we got Clash. Clash is also mechatronics. Gotta hook him up. Diachronic. Okay. He's got to up his building skill. Let's go. Frankie. He doesn't need tier 2. He needs to be stronger. Geek also needs to be stronger. And he also needs to get the demolition skill. Layra. Oh, Layra's a research. Oh, dude, let's go. Oh, that's so bad. I got a researcher the moment I don't need a research anymore. That's so... I just said at the beginning, I don't need any more research. And Layra was our second researcher. Come on, man. What are the chances? Quinn is going to get carrying capacity and more skill. Ren over here. Electrical engineering. Always needing the engineers. And then we go down to Xenosai, who needs plumbing. And then we'll give Zandroff. Zandroff is literally the cook. Alright, man. You're gonna get the chef's hat. Oh, yeah, the Stinkies are our cooks, right? Oh, that means... Is Susumu not a cook? Do we have another Stinky? Didn't I have 2 Stinkies cooking? For whatever reason, I remember that. Ask them politely to use the right one. Dupes don't speak English, dude. I was trying to talk to them the other day, and it was kind of like I was speaking to some Sims. They were speaking in a weird language I couldn't understand. You hate to see that kind of thing happen, though. You really do. Alright, they're no longer cramped, right? Alright, that's good. Alright, so we take this. Apply, and then this one is not going to allow grub grubs anymore. This is a temporary setup. Alright, and then we'll start picking out grub grubs from here. This is at 7. Alright, so I need a pause, man. They're shuffling too much. Grub grubs. There's so many grub grubs. Can we wrangle babies? We just need to move the grub grubs so they could start rubbing on everything. There's a wormling here. Nice, another one. Alright, we'll let them do that for now. We need a Wranglebite type mod. I've been asking for that, man. I was like, dude, I really would love that. Because I like making these menagerie boxes so that we could store everyone in the same spot without cramping and shit. There's a grub grub here? Oh, this is a wild grub grub. Oh, that's kind of fun. That's kind of fun. A wild grub grub. Yeah, Wranglebite type would be amazing, honestly. What's going on, Banana Dude? I see you over there. How are you? Pilots are definitely worth giving hats for quick ID. That's true, too. I was having problems distributing electricity because I was trying to distribute electricity through my base with one large wire instead of multiple wires. It's possible. You can do one large wire. It's just, it's tough sometimes. It's tough sometimes. It requires a lot of pre-planning because you would want certain designs in your base if you want to use one wire. The double send was because I didn't see the first one. I see a Banana Dude, all good. Are those bouncy castle beds? They are. I got some skins, baby. I'm in. Oh, did they fix the supply closet? Oh, that's the wrong button. No, they didn't. Oh, they did. Nice. I got my Pokeshell balloons. PogChamp. Let's go. I was waiting for the overjoyed responses button. So these are the default magma balloons. You know, I don't want those. Oh, we got high socks. That's kind of pog. Alright, we got the gloves now. Alright, the tile pack. Oh, I got the camping cot. Hey. So those are where my skins went. I was like, I didn't get some of my skins that I got from the clay rewards. Alright, I want my Pokeshell balloons because these are PogChamp. Alright, man, where the balloons at? I want to see little Pokeshells flying around. I literally have no balloons at the stream. We need to have custom glitter bombs too, dude. Sticker bombs. We gotta get some custom ones. Alright, let's do a little bit of mopping because we can. I always worry that the critters will escape critter gel because I changed something outside on them. Oh, I see. Yeah, I feel you with that. The almighty Naptalock, though. It's pretty powerful. I see you with that, though. There's some fears with that. Alright, finally we'll get this out. Alright, so... Hatter GG. everything's ready. We're going to be going to outside of the magma planet. We got to open the doors. And then we got to launch. I have a Volpup balloon skin. Yes, Vols are my favorite. Oh, man. That's probably going to be awesome. Not going to lie. Ah, man. Dude, I would think that the Puff balloon might be the best. Or a Shine Bug balloon. Because they actually fly. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, dude, he has a pet Shine Bug. Nah, it's a balloon, dude. That'll be pretty funny, man. You get a Puff following you around. People are going to be like, dude, you have a pet Puff. It just follows you. Nah, it's a balloon, buddy. I'm sorry. And I'm pretty sure we'll... Oh, wait. Hold up. We got bathroom water. Oh, I forgot you're scared of the dark. That's fine. You're going to be okay. Let's launch. He's going to be fine. He's just scared of the dark. Step outside. We got some light. Huh. You know what I just realized? If that's true, and if I'm in a rocket in space, does that mean it's always daytime? Oh, there's a meteor shower happening during launch. Oh, that's not cool. Oh, look at that damage. Oh, it's hitting the same spot over and over. What's wrong with the meteors? They got the aimbot, dude. Alright. Oh, man. Dude, Mucka coming in with the raid. Thank you so much for the raid. Oh, that's a big meteor. Splash. Ooh, okay. Hit the regolith. I hate it, man. When that happens, we're launching, and then we get hit by a meteor shower at the same time. Oh, man. But, yo, thank you so much for the raid, Mucka. Shout out to you. You caught me while getting hit by meteorites. Oops, that's, I missed an A. I'm very sorry about that. There we go. Wait. Nightbot, come on. Do the shout out. Nightbot, do the shout out. Nightbot. Hey, there we go. How was the Onis, man? Thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate you bringing your community over. Share with ours. But yo, man, talk to us about the stream. I see you over there. Maybe there's a little bit of a language thing, but I'm, you know, pretty sure we'll be able to understand what you're doing if we, are able to pick out the words. But yo, man, hope you had a nice stream. Thank you for stopping by. And of course, happy Fridays if it's still Friday over there. Hope you're having a nice one and ready for the weekend. But thank you so much, man. Appreciate the raid. If you guys don't know Mucka, he actually does a lot of similar games as we do. He does a lot of Oni, does a lot of City Skylines as well. So if you guys, you know, he's also very different time zone. I believe he's over in like Russia, somewhere over there, maybe not. But time zones are a lot different. So him rating us is, you know, it's probably very, very late over there, I imagine. But yeah, if I'm not online, or even if I am, dude, check the man out. And of course, drop the man a follow. But hey, appreciate the support, Mucka. Thank you so much. Right now, we're playing on the Baitor mod, for those of you that are coming in. And my name is Too Legit City. We're doing some Oxygen Not Included today. We just launched the rocket, and it's going to be heading over to the magma planets. We haven't been there yet, so I want to go there. And I want to go there specifically to grab artifacts. So one of our printing pod objectives, grab the artifacts. And we have to grab the ones here. The ones on the pedestal in the map. We already did the other half, which requires you to go to the point of interest and grab the artifacts there. We did all that already. Some of them are still recharging, but we did that half. Now we got to do this half. So I sent a rover here to do the water planet, and we built the ladder already, so it works out. All we have to do is land. We have some steel already as well. And then, you know, just grab the artifacts and leave. It's going to be pretty simple. We just have to make a trip. And then I want to start setting up the magma planet because we have to deal with the magma. And that's always going to be fun. So I want to get that ready first. And then we'll send to the water planet afterwards. That's going to be the play. Now, while we're doing all that, we're going to want to manage... Ah, what happened? What just happened? Wait, what happened? Why did this separate like this? Why did this separate? Why did this separate? Dude, wait, what? That's not cool, man. Why did this separate? Dude, not cool. Not cool. My layers separated. And it only separated because I walked inside and I broke the tension with the tile. That actually shouldn't happen. So the water's pushed over. That might have been a lag thing. Like I exited the planet and I came back. And then it reloaded everything. I have to refill this up because I can't unseparate this. I have to basically empty it out and then respill in the liquids. Which is going to mean we're going to need power. Alright, so we're going to disconnect this because we don't want this running. And then we'll have to fix that. Ah, man. I love the Useless Artifact Machine. It's great. It's raining meteors again. Don't have those commands here. Yeah, my bad, my bad. I need to make a command for that. I need to reach out to Twitch to give Nightbot access to my emotes so that he could use the Mamba emotes. That'd be a good time. Alright, let's put up some of the artifacts in the base. Got the magma lamp. We got the plasma lamp. We got all the lamps, boys. Mood ring, let's go. Oh, we got the teapot? Is this not Russell's teapot? Okay, if it's not, it's not. But, you know, it is what it is. Grab the modern art. Useless machine, best artifact. One explanation is that the separated could have been the aluminum boiling the salt water. That didn't happen. So what happened was that we finished letting this erupt. We waited for it to be dormant, so everything's empty. So there was nothing on the rails. And then we removed the tile and then it separated. Although that is a possibility, that's not what happened in right here. That's so weird. Alright, either way, I do need to do the aluminum tiles here. I wanted to do that. And then... This is jank, but there's technically a technique here. We're gonna put a tile there. In an attempt to push up the P water. I love that they finally sorted out artifacts on top too. Yeah, that's not only that, it's a big quality of life change. It wasn't the update today. It was from the Hot Shots update 2 months ago. The thing I love about it the most is temp shift plates. Before we had that long single bar and we had to scroll across, it was so bad. We display 2 layers now and we go up and down like this is so much better. We go through the resources a lot faster, a lot less scrolling. I really love this change. Especially for things like the temp shift plate where you have a lot of materials to go through. It's so good for that. It's a very minor change, but I appreciate it. Properties seem to have a lot more info for dupes as well. Maybe I missed it previously, but I think they added some info points. Info points for the dupes? I do remember they added some database entries. Susumu, do you know specifically which ones? Oh, I deleted the P water. This means that... Does the water fall down as a result? Hey, Slayer, coming in with the 15 or 16 months. Thank you so much. Thank you for the support. Welcome back to the city. Hope you enjoy your stay. Enjoy the emote T20 times ad-free viewing. Don't forget that legit sub badge. Appreciate the support. Does it seem like such a hard mod now that you're OP? I mean, there's still a couple things you have to deal with at the bottom of the map right here. It's super hot rock gas. We did have a couple hiccups, but we're handling it pretty well for the most part. It's not bad. It's not bad. What's going on, Kiwi? How are you? I see you over there. Sneezing this is an example. Oh, I saw something like that the other day. I wonder if I could find it. How many are here? Y'all want to see something cool? Oh, it's a different value. It's this. Come on. Come on. Do the thing. Do the thing. There it is. Ah, he's falling. This one's a good one. Splash. And he's no longer falling. That one's a good one too. When the critters are falling, there's a tooltip for that as well. That's what you're talking about, right? The little the little things like that. Do you by chance have the map, your oil res drip infinite setup? Oil reservoir drip setup. Oil reservoir. Oil well? Oil well. Oh, there's a search button now. That's also good. Can I just go temp shift? Oh, I can. Oh, that's cool. Oh, the entries on the properties is the reviewing the dupe is what I meant. Okay, okay. Oh, yeah. It's a lot more now. Yeah, it's more detailed. 3 germs. Kiwi, what do you mean by that? The map that your oil res drip infinite setup. That's the oil well, right? That you're talking about? On top of the reservoir like this? This one? Is that what you're asking about? What's the question? I guess, what's the question? It doesn't work for me. It keeps getting overpressure. Ah, so that design is the same design as this. It's the same design. So what you need to figure out is the only thing that matters is getting 2 different gas bubbles here. But the oil well gets overpressure. The geyser itself, the oil well building, this building, if that's the building that's... No, the oil well. The oil well gets overpressure, right? That's normal. That's a duplicate job if you didn't know. So the oil well, how it works is you add water into this, and then the water basically pushes out the oil, so to speak. But then since the oil was hot, it gets released sometimes as steam or something. How can I do that into infinite drip? No, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. Everything in the video, just follow it. Yeah, it releases natural gas. I'm sorry. So wait. So it sounds like what you think is infinite drip is not infinite drip. So it sounds like what you want is not that the infinite gas or infinite liquid storage. That's what I mean by infinite drip. You could drip infinitely into an infinite storage so that you could always accumulate whatever resource. It sounds like you're thinking infinite drip means the oil well will drip non-stop. That's not the case. The oil well works when your pressure or the water level hits a certain amount. Your duplicate always has to go to release the pressure. The oil well requires a duplicate operation. If you don't, it doesn't release the oil. So you need to have a dupe go there to release it. It sounds like you got that mixed up. At least from my understanding. So you can't set that up to infinite drip. No, the infinite drip that you're thinking is not infinite drip. Infinite drip means you're able to drip water with either a geyser or a bottle emptier or a liquid vent. So that anything you drip into here, if it's the same element, it goes into the infinite storage. So it's a liquid infinite storage with drip properties to fill it up. The oil well, by design, has to have duplicate operation. If you don't want duplicate operation, you need this geyser instead. This one is always dripping, but it's a lot less oil. I think I'm misunderstanding, and you're not understanding what I'm saying. That's what it feels like, but I'm not sure. You just need dupe access, liquid lock, something. That's all that is. All you need is like a liquid lock or something to go in and out. But when that's overpressure, that's what that means. You need a dupe to go inside to release the pressure. Alright, hope that helps, Kiwi. Hope that helps. It sounds like you haven't really fleshed out how an oil well works yet. All good though, all good. As long as you understand what we're trying to communicate. Happy to help. Alright, how much time do we have? 0.3 cycles, that's actually not bad at all. Let's build the jank rocket again. Best rocket design. Domino's coming in with the 4 months. Thank you so much. Enjoy the emotes, the 20 dice ad-free viewing. Don't forget that legit sub badge. Appreciate the support. All I gotta say is, until you actually played with something and understand it, like, playing with it one time is not enough. You have to understand, like, the ins and outs of it. Because you can't assume how things work. Like, you know, if you just attach an oil well to a reservoir, you get free oil. It doesn't work like that, right? You got to make sure you have duplicate access. I think the oil well doesn't have overpressure mechanics like the refinery. I don't think it does, so you should be fine with that. Why don't you use the brain machine for the dupes? I normally let people pick and choose, but I do. This is my 4th brain machine. All the other ones I deconstructed and destroyed. So we use them. It's just that this is the one we just tapped into recently. But yeah, if you want your dupe for it, you could ask. But unless someone asks for it, we're just gonna leave it like that. What's going on, Sergeant Amalis? How are you? I see you over there. Game is like odors and onions. I see a geek. Got the layers. I remember the balloon stand I talked about a while ago. I finished that mod today. Oh, wow. That's Pog. So we could use... Does it use helium? Does it use helium? Do we use the helium gas? Oh, it does. Wait a second. Doesn't that mean it's only usable on a Baitor mod? Because otherwise, how do you get helium? Helium or hydrogen. Okay, that works. Does that mean if they pop and release the gas? That'd be kind of cool, actually. Do they pop and release the gas? Aw, that's very unfortunate. Duplicants inhaling the helium to change their voice. What an idea. Alright, let's do that. I think we spill in the salt water into here. But we're going to change up the design a little bit. I used the Joy Reaction balloon, so they can't use the new skin system. Oh, that's smart. That's smart. I was going to be my next question. Does it work with new skins? This guy, future-proofing. I see you over there. Good stuff. Good stuff. Sounds like you had a busy time, but it sounds like you've been productive as well. Yep, allows individual selection of each unlocked skin. Nice. I can't wait, man. I got some Pokeshell balloons today. I want to see the little Pokeshell spawns. Just walking around as a balloon. Oh, we're there. Let's go. All right. This map does not look that great. Oh, all this magma is just gonna melt. Okay. Oh, I realized I just messed up. I just realized I just messed up. Hator GG can't mine, right? Yeah, he can't mine. He's a builder. Ah, man, we're going home, boys. If we can't mine the obsidian, we can't get minerals, which means the rover, if I drop him off, he's not going to do anything. Like, he literally just won't be able to do anything. I can't mine any of this, which means I can't ladder down. Alright, boys, we're going home. We're going home, boys. Alright, we stopped by. It was not for us. Way to go home and charge. Bring someone that can actually have digging skill. Hator GG is going to be allowed to eat pickled mule ice. Rockets are fine. I know, man, we don't have the mining skill. If no one else wants a brain machine, I'll take it. If anyone else wants that, let them have it. Alright, we'll give it to you, Geek. I mean, no one has asked yet, so we'll give it to you. We just need someone to ask. You could set it to only the one specific skin you want. It's not bound to the 3-pack. Oh, okay. You gotta pick only one of the 3. No variety. All good, though, all good. Geek, why are you... Can we not get to this? 1, 2... Oh, I can't. I need the ladder here. No, 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 I go from this side. Current errand, there we go. Can't mine, sad day, it is. It'd be like that sometimes, though. Alright, so today we're going to be trying to set up the Delectable farm. Hey, FRD Dot! This was available, so here it is to you. Thank you so much, FRD. Thank you for the 18 months. Enjoy the emotes, the 20 dice ad-free viewing. Don't forget that legit sub badge. Appreciate the support. Thank you so much. How are you, FRD? Hope you're doing well today. Man, it's actually raining pretty hard. Deep Diver's long. That's pretty good. If you want multiple, you can select those if you want. All skins or none. Oh, that's cool. Holding a bouquet of balloons like it's somebody's birthday. Made it highly customizable. That's great, man. That's great. Going above and beyond. Good stuff, good stuff. Oh man, it's raining hard. So we got flash flood warnings. I just had an emergency broadcast. So I'm a little bit worried. I'm hoping it's going to be fine though. Let's use the iron for this. Hey, Ghost Rider coming in with the 11 months. Thank you so much. Enjoy the emotes, D20 dice, ad-free viewing. Don't forget that legit sub badge. But thank you so much for the support. What's going on, Ghost Rider? How are you? How you doing today? And of course, how is the Fridays? Happy Friday. It is indeed Fridays, the good day of the week, and that means we got the weekend right behind it. And then I think we're going to make a second rocket that's identical. That means I need solar panels. Doing good. Hope all is well going with you. Yo, man, it's mad cold. It's raining hard, and we got flash flood warnings for the first time in 20 years. I'm hoping everything's gonna be fine, but it's one of those things where it's like I don't know what's gonna happen, man. All right, so we have enough brine. The pea water got bopped. I could probably do the same strat. Push the tile there so that the water gets pushed up or over. That's what I'm hoping for. And then we just refill it back up, the individual layers. I did crush a little bit of pea water, I think. I need to fix this, though. Feels bad. Alright, so guys coming back. Let's start designing the Delectable setup. So, first things first. Let's think about this. I don't think we need this anymore, so we gotta delete this. And then let's get rid of the stuff outside. I don't think we need that anymore. I just want to get rid of that. And then we got to do the radiant pipe to the bottom. Alright, so this radiant pipeline is going to be the aqua tuner line. And what this is going to do is lower the temperature of the room. That sounds weird. Why do we want to lower the temperature? We need temperature control, heat control. And we never want to be above 80 degrees. And that's because the Delectables have picky eater. And their food can't be above 80. Why 3 layers of liquids? If you stack 1 layer of liquid too much mass, right? You get flooding on the flooded building. right? So how that works is the building checks for a mass on the lowest level. Now, they actually check for mass on the other levels as well. But because we never go over the flooding threshold, which is, I think, 350, the game allows us to stack the liquids, and then it doesn't flood the turbine. Now, the benefit to this is you get a lot more mass. This is 2,000 kilograms. I mean, 200 kilograms. If you were to have any other gas, this is in grams. Even if you were to use the high pressure vent, that's 20 kilograms only. So effectively, it's not that much thermal energy that you're able to hold. Meaning that when you have a long chain of aluminum, the first few packets of aluminum gets chilled properly, but everything else exits hotter and hotter and hotter and hotter and hotter. I don't like that, since we'll get 30 degrees, 40 degrees, 50 degrees, and then it just keeps going up. Because the more aluminum that passes through, the more energy that's going to be taken out, right? So that's the problem with that. Ah, there's a temp shift plate here. Removing that's going to be a pain. Alright, the brine is fine. We'll just do a different design for this then. Yeah, we'll just have to spill this out. Ah, I hate to see it. Yeah, we'll just do it here. And then I think if we can, we'll just mop it up by building some mesh tiles at the bottom. So, by having the 3 layers of liquids, we get to hold more energy. So this ends up being 600 kilograms per individual tile strip, which is already 30 times more than, you know, using your high pressure vents. And then this is 10 tiles, so that's what, 6,000 kilograms total of liquid. And since that holds a lot more thermal energy, not only on the stats, but on the mass side. So if we click on the liquid, right? Not only are the stats better, but because the mass is also larger, it makes it so that once the aqua tuner gets to the temperature, you don't have to have it active as much while the volcano is actually erupting. So it's more beneficial, at least in my mind, by doing it that way. Alright, we're gonna let this spill out. We have to. And then we need to sweep up the area. Mighty Stoosh, what's good? I see you over there. How are you? So, if you didn't know, we are running a aqua tuner here, which is why this is cool. And then once the aluminum chills to a certain temperature that we set to 140, the aluminum leaves and goes into the liquid layers right here to start getting chilled. So that's actually why. By cooling down the water, we just maintain the temperature a little bit better. It cools down the turbine so that we don't have to worry about cooling this down, and then it cools down the metals. Happy weekend! Yes, yes, happy weekend. I'm getting some flash flood warnings, so hopefully it doesn't get above an inch. But otherwise, man, the flash floods, I'm scared. I can't swim, fam. I don't know how to swim. Someone needs to teach me. Worried about the shark tornadoes. Oh, there's a tile here, so we actually can't reach that. Oh, we can't jump the gap. I didn't think about that. That's such a weird thing to think about. I can't jump the gap, so I was never able to traverse over here. It is what it is, though. Alright, so now they're able to deconstruct the ladders. Okay, take the blossom seeds. We're gonna have to grow those soon, probably today. I have an idea for design for that already. Alright, so we're just waiting for this to come back. We gotta build this out, so let's build a ladder here, 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 here. To build the rocket out. That should be fine. This is ready. How's the inside? Ah, we gotta do the inside. So, first things first, pipeline. Easy setup. We need... There's carbon dioxide in here. Oh, someone took out a suit. God damn it, man. And imagine going into the rocket, and then the first thing it is just a room filled with CO2. Come on, man. Why you gotta do us like that? Time to get that surfboard out, surf down the rain drain. Dude, man, that's an easy way for you to get a weird disease, parasite, or bug and get permanently sick. I'm not even kidding you, man. Like you see the people sometimes in some of the other countries, when there's a flood, they just literally lay down in it like it's a pool. That's the easiest way to easily get really, really deathly sick. I'm not even kidding, man, because that's like you gotta imagine that's probably mixed into the sewage at some point, and it's coming out from the ground. There's so many ways for you to get sick. Like, if you were... Like, have you guys ever seen the survival TV shows where you're supposed to survive in the wild? Right? If you actually drink just water from anywhere, you're in almost always you're gonna get like insanely sick if you don't do the right things to, you know, kill all the germs and bacteria inside. Even if it seems like it's fresh water. Like, that's such an easy way to get bodied, for lack of better words. You get completely bodied. I have gold. I just don't want to use it. Alright, we'll use copper. 20% decor. Get the statue right there. I guess we could put this with the plastic tile. And then this just becomes a bedroom with a door here. Maybe. And just keep the door open. That does work. Alright, so we'll do this. And then we got to move the rocket station here. And then we'll need to release oxygen, of course. So we'll just put this here, because we're not going to have hand sanitizer yet. And then we need to get an O2 line from this. How do we did it on the artifact, man? No, it was on this one. Rover rocket. Ah, it does go in from here. Okay, so we'll just copy that design. I got the jankest O2 design of all time. Oh, they relocated? Oh, I'm so used to this being a regular gas pipe. Did they switch up the location of the buttons? I think they did. I think they did. Am I crazy? Weren't the pipes always at the top? I don't remember the ration box and fridge being on the top. They did change everything up, right? Okay, I'm not tripping. The power generators are all actually normal. This is what I'm used to seeing. This is fine too. This looks alright as well. Yeah, it's really just like select ones like food, plumbing, ventilation. Refinement's more or less the same. Medicine's more or less the same. The furniture is more or less the same. Stations got swapped out a little bit. I don't understand the ordering though. Like, is it based off of tech level, alphabetical order? Automation wires at top still. Good stuff. And then, yeah, my rails are used to be at the top. The sensors used to be at the bottom. Shit, the same thing with the rocket ports. That used to be at the bottom as well. They rearranged the icons. I'm hit the wrong buttons so often now. I'm gonna hit the wrong buttons all day, every day. All right, so gotta get the oxygen pipelines. Cut that right there. Oh, I can't go through the door. Feels bad. This has to go down. Okay, so that means I have to cancel this part. No, this is kind of jank. And then we cancel that, and it has to go back down. Did I do something wrong here? I think I did. Something seems off. How come this one worked out? Oh, I did the ultimate jank design, that's why. Alright, I should do the same thing. That was this one? This one. It was here. I think that's how it was. And then we did this. And then it becomes a normal situation now. Yeah. So this goes like that. That goes like that. Cut this up. Cut these up. And then this is the only spot that's a little bit off. I guess it's fine. One space gap. There we go. Alright, just to get some oxygen in here. I biked in the floodwaters, but yeah, nasty stuff for sure. It was a joke, not serious. Oh, okay, gotcha. I was just gonna, you know, even though it's a joke, it's like one of those things that's like, dude, I've seen so many things on the internet people take seriously that, oh, dude, I could actually do that? Didn't know. And then they do it, not knowing it's a joke, right? So I just gotta, you know, make sure that doesn't happen. I get it though, it's a joke. I just want to make sure no one gets the wrong idea. I take seriously everything I say. I don't usually mess around though, so it's like normally it's fine. Like I mess around, but not like, you know, I don't, you know, I don't like messing around when anything gets dangerous. You sound different. It's extremely cold. It's raining. Got some flash flood warnings. I don't know what it is, why I sound a little bit different. But I am. It happens from time to time. My voice gets a little bit deeper, and it is what it is. I can't help it. I used to have this happen to me at school. I used to have my friends actually make fun of me. Hey, look at that. Legit's becoming a radio host. And then they would ask me to say words or phrases. Hey, legit, can you say this? Can you say that? And I'm just kind of like, sure. I think it's gonna be here. We got to build that out first. Leo Far, what's good? Hope you're doing well. Taking notes most of the time too, so I don't forget. Hey, I got you. Make sure to ask the questions. I don't want you to, you know, get lost or anything like that. So if you have any questions about anything, dude, let me know. I'll be happy to help. Alright, so we got that situated. Rocket's coming back. Everything's automatic. Let's go. Someone was skiing behind a car in a snowstorm. Dude, I saw a lot of people do stuff like that. That I thought it was, I guess, kind of funny. Oh, salt water is just spilling here. Okay. I guess it's time to do this. We got a force spill into the room now. This is also going to be salt water. Apply that here. That's going to be the pitcher pump. And then this is disabled from the salt water. Nice. That's how I go to school. When we went to school when it snowed. Oh man, y'all don't get snow days? Feels bad. Trying to get back into Oni, you got addicted to Plants vs. Zombies. Is that what that stands for? Is that what that stands for? I'm not sure. Oh, and I also think I need to start vacuuming this room. Project Zomboid. Oh, I was like, what the hell is PZ, dude? I was so confused. I was like, what is he talking about? Yeah, I too play Plants vs. Zombies. Totally legit. I had no idea what you're talking about. It'd be like that though sometimes. That was my bad. Alright, we're gonna run the wheel here. Because I need a little bit of juice. And then we're gonna do this so that we get the power for the pump. And then we can pump it out. I'm 60. We went every snowstorm. Never had days off. Oh, yo, back in my day. Yo, man, I heard stories from my dad. My dad used to climb through, like, 2 mine shafts, over 3 mountains, cross over a 100 meter wide river, had to swim across, put the books on his back so it doesn't get soggy. And he never was late to school. It be like that sometimes, man. He was never late to school. Back in my day, man, nothing stopped me from going to school. I was the baddest motherfucker of all time. I was also the best dressed and also the best looking motherfucker of all time, too. Y'all didn't know this, so y'all better hold my drink as I tell you a story. Snowstorms hit, still at school, through several feet of snow, uphill both ways, yep. Uphill both ways, that's the best part. It's uphill both ways. Like, what? How? What? Nothing like walking to school with snow in your chest. That's how they build. That's how you build character, right? That's how they say it. That's how you build character. All right, so we're just gonna be spilling in the salt water into here, make it easy on ourselves. I was gonna say, was that just not spilling? It's spilling out now, though, so we're good. Aw, 2 gas pocket. Come on, man. Don't do this to me. There we go. Now we need the oxygen to get pushed out. And then we're just pitcher pumping from here to drop it off into here. Crossing a valley uphill both ways. Oh, yeah, that makes sense now. That makes sense. That's one of the things that's like, you think about it, it's like, wait, what? How does that work? What do you mean you went uphill both ways, man? And I was like, well, you know what? If it's a valley, that kind of makes sense. Can you explain the setup? Saltwater with robo-miners? It's easier to explain once it's in motion. This is going to be for growing delectables. These guys. So these guys, if you didn't know, they require a very specific temperature range for them to be happy. And that's going to be the main purpose of this design, to keep the delectables in the right temperature so that they keep producing more delectables. And that's going to be the goal. So they're basically going to be, you know, we have to bop the corners, actually. They're going to be requiring a certain temperature, and they have a trait called being a picky eater. Picky eater is a trait where the roots on the delectables' back, right? You see they have like a spike collar. Those are actually like tonic roots right there. And they need to have a very specific temperature range of food. So we're going to be keeping the temperature inside so that we get more eggs. That's going to be the first step. Regular shovels over here will give you a delectable egg if their body temperature is between 60 and 100. Now the next thing is that for them to grow the roots on their back, they need to be eating food that's in the temperature range of 70 to 80. Now this is coming from a hot saltwater geyser, but since it's been open already, it's not actually at 95 degrees. No, I have to open this as well. Actually, no. We would build this first, and then we would deconstruct it again, and then we'll crush the oxygen. That's probably going to be the strat. Infinite Escher Spill, that's going to be later, after we grab as much salt water as we can. I mean, we don't have to do Infinite Escher Spill here, because we're not going to use the salt water. I probably don't have to do this. I just want to grab the water to fill up the storage for right now. Oh, it's for the water temp. Yes. So yeah, we're going to be using the water. We're going to warm it up with these gases over here, hydrogen vent and the natural gas, since they're around 150. We're going to run the hot gases through the radiant pipes, and then we'll run that back into the power plant. Yeah, the O2 is causing issues. We're going to crush it, though. Don't worry. And we're not at 1,000 yet, so I'm not too worried yet. And then we have to fill up the bottom anyway, so if this overfills, we could always crack this tile so the salt water spills to the bottom. Not too worried about that yet. So what we're going to do is use these 2 geysers, because this is 150, and this gets cooled down to a little bit over 100. These gases are going to be a little bit on the warm side. And we're going to run that through to extract the heat energy so that we could get to a higher temp. The hot temp that we want is preferably around 75 degrees. That's going to be the ideal temperature. And what we're going to do next to that is we're going to make a regolith 2-stage process. Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to cool down all the regolith to a certain temperature. that temperature is going to be 50 degrees, 60 degrees. And then after that happens, we will have a second design that we're going to use tepidizers for to heat up all the regolith to 75 exactly. Once that happens, the regolith will feed out into a chute. Because using a critter feeder is not necessary, because all we're going to have to do is brush the shovels. So we're just going to have the food drop on the ground. They're going to be able to eat that. And then the robo miners are because when the shovels eat the food, because the amount of mass they eat, which is 5 tons of food that they eat at a time, because they eat so much, when they poop it out, it becomes a diggable tile, like this. So if that spawns on top of a building, it stops working. Another reason is because if they're inside the tile or in the door while they poop out the food, it teleports sometimes through the tiles. So in order to combat that, I had to have the robo miners here. You could see that the robo miners overlap. Oh, the door here bops me. I have to move the robo miner differently. Wow. I have to relocate this. I didn't see the door get bopped. So the regolith could spawn on this side, which is why we needed the doors here. But yeah, that's why we're having robo miners in here. I want to use the water as a way to maintain temperature, so that we could always maintain the temperature a little bit easier. It's more consistent that way. Basically, by adding more thermal mass for things to absorb heat and distribute it, the temperature is always going to be the temperature of the waters. And then by running a aqua tuner pipeline in here, we could maintain temperature so it's lower than we needed. It never gets too hot. And then we add the heat from the 2 gas vents right there. And then all we need to do is just feed in regolith afterwards. But that's going to be the idea for this design. Wait, I need to deconstruct the metal tile. There we go. Alright, so this is spilling. We're not at 1,000 yet. I'm still missing a tile. Might as well sweep. Great setup. I'm curious to see it in action. Yeah, I think the thing that's going to be more important is going to be how we heat up and cool down the regolith. Because the biggest problem for me is that I have ice-cold regolith that's negative in temperature. And I also have hot regolith that's above 300 degrees. So it's going to be a little bit weird. This is going to be for delectables. These guys. The yellow shovels. And we're doing that because we're going to be growing nosh beans right here. And we're going to do a wild farm with them. The grubs. Let's go. Rub the plants. We got some more. Oh, this guy broke out? Come on, man. No breaking out. No jailbreaks. We got to grab some more grub babies. This guy. This guy. And this guy. Got to move some of them out for the other sleet wheats. Oh, the guy came back. Let's go. We need to charge the rockets. And we need to bring someone with them that has digging skill. We're going to need that for sure. Alright, so we'll let that charge. Dropping this off. And we need to remove this now. And then we're going to do the aqua tuner line. Cool. Critter farm. Yep, for delectables. Way above your cycle. That's fine. Don't compare cycles. Cycles don't mean anything. It's the amount of progress you make in that time. So if I play for 3,000 cycles, but I've never been to space, you know, that just means that I've been taking my time to do whatever it is I want to do. Cycle count doesn't really mean anything, to be honest. Now, not saying that having cycle time is bad or anything like that. It's just, you know, it's not really a measurement of progress. Going to get some gassy dupes. Do they actually expel natural gas with curry beans or just animated only? Curried beans. They do not actually make you fart. I believe what you do is burp. But it does not release gas. So we could actually check that out in the database. This is, it's not new. It's kind of new. This was added in a couple months ago. You could go into food, and there should be food effects. Nutritional effects. And then hot stuff. This is from curried beans. We get 3 athletics, 3 strength. Oh, we sneeze. That's what it is. And then 5% stress. So we don't fart, we just sneeze. Oh, you were just teasing. Oh, I got you. I didn't know you were teasing. I'm sorry. I thought it was just a general question. But yeah, hot stuff. We get strength and speed, which is always a good thing. Always a good thing. Alright, so the gas bubble moved up. We could rebuild this back, and then that's going to delete the oxygen bubble. Good stuff. We're going to wait for this to get to 1,000. I probably do want to seal this up. There's also the salt water right there we could spill out as well. If this is at 18, and we need 400 kilograms times 18, so let's say that's about 20 times 350, and that's 400. That's what? 8,000? Oh, this is actually not enough. I could actually mine this. And I should be okay to mine it. Because then if it spills out, it shouldn't flood. Because it should only bring it up to like 750. Ghost Bear, though, welcome on in. Let me know if you have any questions. And then we have the Geyser. What a name. Playing Oni. Can I see your spawn setup? Here we go. Let me know what you want to look at. Sneezing, gotcha. Never created curry beans before. Me too. This is going to be my first time that's not in Sandbox making it. Like, actually going out of my way to get Delectables and Nosh beans. This is technically going to be my first practical time playing around with curried beans. How do you solve heat issues with your spawn? You probably want to see temperature overlay. So it is hot, right? Especially because I'm feeding in 95-degree water. More or less. This is coming in from the steam turbine. Right? Steam turbine and then the steam vent at 500. We just convert it into water and pipe it in. So what we also have is an aqua tuner in this box. This box of aqua tuner is chilling out in this pipe. And this part is my radiator. You can see that my oxygen line goes in. And my radiant pipe is on top of it. Not only that, the box is not that large. And we're maintaining a very low temperature of 18 degrees. It's actually not that low. This 18 degrees, guess what, is the temperature at which my oxygen comes out at. Very consistent. And then this pumps into my base. So you can see that I have cool oxygen pretty much everywhere. Clean AF, thank you, thank you. Gotta have the cleanest designs in the business. That's what we're about. Everything's gotta look good. Everything's gotta look nice. Oh, there's a freaking waterweed plant right there. Gotcha, gotcha. No worries, no worries. Alright, we're going to dig that up and then put a tile here so that the water spills into the pitcher pump instead of spilling out. We don't need this to spill out. Holy crap, I am today years old when I found out you could drag in schedules. Oh, you didn't know that? That you could do this? Is that what you mean? Or is it dragging the... Is that what it is? Yeah, okay, yeah. you clicked on them individually? Aw, feels bad, dude. Oh, Polani, you're here early today. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Little things in life. I know, right? Small quality of life changes are always nice. Alright, so they're going to be doing that. Let's start setting the aqua tuner design up. I'm probably going to relocate where the ladder is here. This probably should be plastic ladder. It makes the most sense. I probably have the ladder up to here. And I want to move out all the waters from here soon. Rip mouse click. Probably had 1,000 clicks on that. Oof. Oh, man. Feels bad. Might as well be playing Cookie Clicker, dude. Let's get the cookies. That's basically all you would want to do. Just get the cookies, man. Alright, we're going to add extra tile so it's exactly a 3-space gap. I should have moved this over, exactly 1 tile over, but I'm a little bit lazy to do that. We'll just keep it like this. Very weird, though. Alright, so let's start setting this up. Let's see. This is going to be radiant pipe, aluminum, all the way down to here. And then it makes the most sense to have this be insulated at the bottom. And then this is also insulated here. Makes a lot of sense for us to line this up. And have this go straight across, to be honest. I haven't checked it today. Any new YouTubes? I could rewatch Hot Shots update again if it's helpful. Everything is a VOD today. There is an update today. I could break down the update very quickly because I don't have a video for it. If you go to the main page for Oxygen Not Included, it will say there's a major update today. I don't know if I consider this a major update because only thing it added in was like we play with pliers, right? So, you know, for us it's like nothing special. Right? So we have this right here. So pliers, we all know pliers. It does this. Cuts it everything up. There's a new tool called the Disconnect tool from Clay. The developers made this. This is the new pliers. So pliers before, you could go unlimited distances and cut everything up. The one that Clay has developed is only 2 units wide. So it's safe from lag. So if I wanted to cut this up, I only cut up this segment. You can see where the dotted line is, right? Bam. So it's save convenience, and it's base game now, so we don't need the mod anymore. After that, there was a couple of quality of life changes. They redid some of the locations of the buttons. So like I'm used to having all the pipelines at the very top. They changed this up slightly, and there's a search button now. I remember I talked about this. We need a search button in the game. I need to look up tiles. Like sometimes I forget where a very specific building is. Like, dude, where's the oil well? I can actually just look it up now and just click on the oil well. It's pretty nice, quality of life. And then the last change that I know of is drywall. So the drywall change, you get new patterns. So drywalls, you get a pattern now, and you could rotate them. So we can make little diamonds now, or larger diamonds. We can make designs with this. Let's go. And then there's a circle pattern. Got some patterns, boys. We're in. The only thing that's I'm not really a fan of, you can't change the color. This is green polka dots. This is pink diagonal lines. But drywalls. New drywall patterns. But yeah, that's the patch that was considered major today. That got released. You're gonna make such cute backsplashes for the kitchen, dude. Yeah, my cute backsplash is because we have Stinky as the chef. He loves his munch bars, man. Didn't even break fast track. Only way to do it. We need the search button, the search function in bins. Yo, man, you still use bins? Feels bad, man. I just use this button to search for my resources. I need steel. Oh, that's right there. Click on the button. There's where my steel is. Oh, we got steel there as well. Cool. More steel. Okay. I don't know if that's what you want, but that's how I use my resource thing. I don't use bins, though. Oh, for assigning resource to bins? Oh, I see what you're saying. Search bar up here. Dude, bush bar tiles, man. The Stinky special. Can't complain about that. Alright, the pipeline got built pretty fast. Okay, so let's get this started. So we will need 2 aqua tuners here. I believe it should look like this. And then it's going to be pipeline here, most likely. I'm gonna use igneous for this. This is almost always how it's supposed to work, I think. And then we have to do the design, get the bridge. And then we need the thermal sensor here. This is gonna be iron. Get the automation. Okay. And then the aqua tuner here for the left, and we need another one for the right side. The right side one is going to be the stabilizing design that we're going to use for the regolith. And then afterwards, we're going to use this design to heat it up. I don't know if that's going to be strong enough. I'm hoping that it is. Day 40 of this week's base. New drywall release. Might have to start over again before I hit day 60 this time. Hey, man. It happens. The updates, man. Game changing, I understand. So dude, if that's what you want to do, have fun and go with it, man. Can't stop you there. Let's move the kilns. Let's deconstruct this. This pump for that, I don't know if I want to keep that there anymore. I might want to move that. What if I had to make patterned mazes? You know what's going to happen? The dupes are going to have even longer commutes. They're like, how the hell do I get out of this maze? Why is the commute so goddamn long? How come they're not grabbing the bleach stone? Can't they go here and then go here? That's pathable. Wait, cancel. I thought I clicked on the dupe. Yeah, that's pathable. Why are they not grabbing the bleach stone? Even, oh, this is, yeah, this is not sweep only. Bleach stone. No, it is sweep only. Okay, grab the bleach stone. Let's go. To legit, explain the heater to me, please. Which one? The dupes spend all their time on vacation. So there's only there I could build the sandbox. Oh, I see. I see. Be like that sometimes. Be like that sometimes. X cage. Let me know which one though. All right. So we have this one. Let's see. Just due to because where the pipelines are, it probably makes sense for me to do this. And then I'm gonna use ceramic here because I can. Keep the pipe ceramic. And then from here, we're gonna use insulated regular igneous pipes. Just like that. This goes like that. This goes like that. Easy does it. Doesn't matter which one actually, like the ones above 300C. So you want to heat things up above 300 Celsius. So your target temperature is above 300. Do you have a target temperature? Waves at Mamba. Mamba's cold, dude. And people of chat, I don't know how to explain this. There's a weird noise outside of my room. It sounds like a very large generator is humming. I just can't tell what it is. I think that's been bothering Mamba a little bit. My Pug Slug powered asteroid's bringing me such joy. Oh man. Hopefully you don't get sponge slugs that crawl into your liquid lock and break it. Man, your pre-chill, preheat your stuff before singing in it to whatever. I usually just control the rooms and I pipe things too. Because the show used the master for sure. It's very much though, it's because of the critter type. They're very particular, which is why the sponges die ASAP. Gotta kill the sponges, man. I had 255 or something of phosphorite, and then I stepped on I just stopped one of my volcano coolers at 255 and transfer heat via door. But it's not a standalone design. Wait, so do you have a target temperature, X-Cage? Do you have a target temperature? Is there like a temperature you're trying to hit or something? Because it depends on which temperature you're trying to hit for the designs that you want. You just want to get phosphorite. So you want to melt this, basically. Okay. The best thing to melt this, most likely, is going to be a steel aqua tuner. Because the aqua tuner base value is 125, and then if you add steel, it's 325. So you could try to hit a temperature of 275. Now, the design with this is really jank, though. You're going to be wasting a lot of power. If you don't want to do that method, there's also the metal refinery method, making steel and using oil. Those are the two methods that probably help you out the most if you're trying to do a design like that. So what you could do is, if you put in oil in a metal refinery, right? Since oil or petroleum both work, what happens is that you could heat it up to 400 degrees. That's what I used. One of my aqua tuners that cools down water, which cools down the iron volcano. Yeah, that works. That works. As long as you keep the temperature of the steam high, you could use that to melt your phosphorite. There's also the metal refinery as another method. If you actually keep oil in here, and then you make it so that the oil is at 100 and... You could probably go to 200 degrees on the oil. And then once you make steel with the oil at 200 degrees, it comes out at 330. Yeah, it does require you to refine, but you probably will need steel a lot of the times. So if you have iron and lime and refined coal, it's probably okay. If you don't, you probably want to stick with the aqua tuner, to be honest. But yeah, you do have options. You do have options. Yeah. If you didn't have steel and you needed to make some, the meta refinery would have been a decent option. Oh, you're 3,000 cycles in. Yeah, you're probably going to want to keep with the aqua tuner then. What you could also do is, if you want to keep your aqua tuner running, maybe you could do a counter design where you're cooling down the water inside, and then you heat it back up with something like a liquid tepidizer, so that the aqua tuner keeps, you know, rolling and turning on and generating heat. That's just an idea. Don't have to do that though. All right, while they're doing this, let's get ready with the design again. So let's see what we need to do. Okay, so this is going to be the radiant pipeline to cool this down, which is fine. We're still filling this up. We're still vacuuming up the room. Everything's looking great. I might actually want to... Yeah, I'm probably going to want to sweep this. If we drop something, then we'll pick it back up. So this is going to maintain temperature here. We have the gases come in to heat it up. It's not hot enough yet. I need it to be a little bit hotter. But it should be okay once the gases start running through. And then this will cool it down. We'll need power. Okay, so that's going to be the next step then. The bleachstone stuff got removed, so we should be okay. Alright, so let's seal up the top. Let's seal up the bottom. They could always leave from the left side. And then after we do that, we're going to seal this up, open this up, and then get some more transformers here. We're going to want the transformers because, well, we need to distribute more power. Now, although that's the case, I don't know if I have enough natural gas and hydrogen to keep that rolling. I might want to swap hydrogen and natural gas. Oh, which one has priority? But we'll keep it like this for now. I need to get more transformers, though, to distribute the power. That'll be happening soon today. Alright, so this is going to be here. I'll have to work out where the transformers are going to be. I guess we could work on that now. So, 1, 2, 3. And then it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Wow, that's perfect. And then we have the ladder here, right? And then we would have airflow all over here. Because these would all be transformers. And then these would replace these cables, because they would just go up to the right. And then go into the power for there. These going up would just go to the right for this setup, which helps us out. We also don't need this power anymore. We'll clean that up. We need to get something in the pipeline as well. So we could get started with the loops. We also need to get water in here. I didn't consider that. I could just build an ice temp shift plate. Kappa. That probably doesn't help. I'm constantly swapping ethanol and hydrogen on my power priority. Got a hydro running. 3 water sources. Damn, that's a lot of hydrogen, probably 3 water sources. I have oxygen for 1,000 cycles saved up. You might as well start liquefying that, dude. Get ready for the hydrogen rocket. I see you over there, Totem Hugger David. This guy's not messing around. He's really not messing around, man. I see you over there. Coming in strong. Alright, let's replace this with a fire pole. And then let's get the stabilizing design on the right. So let's remove the ladders. So this is going to be a weird design. I'll probably have to use the top access to make this work. And I will probably use this room as a way to drop off the regolith. I hopefully don't have to swap. I really don't want to. But if we have to, we have to, right? Alright, let them work on this. We're going to remove the ladders. So what we need to do here is we want to lower the temperature of everything that's inside, right? That's what we want to do. We want to lower the temperature of everything that's inside. Challenge setup, infinite liquid oxygen storage. That's actually possible. You just have to have a perfect vacuum. That's really it. Liquefying it is the next setup. Just finish all the research and use steam rockets to explore the star map a little bit. Not sure what the next space exploration setup would be. Colonize 3 planets, 2 permanently, 1 for has stuff to do to survive on it, but flew him back. Guess taming 2 gold, 2 gold and a cobalt volcano. I see you over there, David. Good stuff, good stuff. Did you find the tear yet? If you have, that might be something to check out. Trying to get to the temporal tear. That could be an idea. Alright, so this is going to be a weird design. I think it's going to be like this. I have to remove the ceiling here. And then, of course, aluminum tiles. And I think we removed these 3 and the ladder. Exciting stuff for me. The tear wasn't in range for the steam rocket, sadly. Guess I have to go to the Radbolt HQ to find it. Yeah, usually that's the case. The tear likes to be on the edge of the map. And then the only other thing you need to look for is the frozen planet. If you get that, maybe you get started on breaching the tear. Yeah, it's in that single... It's always at the last spot, man. Classic Oni stuff. Collecting artifacts is another option. That's true, too. I'm doing that today myself. I need to collect artifacts. So we're fully charged. We might want to send ourselves back now. In your objectives, right? You also have to open the tear. That's where you need to go to do that. I'll leave it to you to figure it out how to do it, though. But finding the tear, you're going to realize that the store is closed. You're outside of the office hours. So you're going to need to open it up, man. They don't think it be like it is, but it do. Alright, so this one was getting revamped. We can keep the telescope in here. Everything else is fine. These are unperishable foods. Oh, my meal lice is going to spoil. I didn't think about that. Yeah, I need to send someone with digging skill, 100%. 77%, that's not bad. Oh, we moved all the other food out. Or maybe they ate all the other food. This is fine, though. 20 kilograms of pickled meal lice, minus 13. It's refrigerated. Alright, so there's only 1 bed. They're gonna have to fight for that. So, we need someone with digging skill. That's probably gonna be Rambo. So, let's change crew. Let's send Rambo. Rambo's actually a pilot, but we'll send both of them. Actually, we'll just send Rambo by himself. Hunter GG can hang out here. So we have food inside, crew change. We're going back out to the magma planet. And let's open the door so that he can leave. Also, never found the tree yet. Will be exciting getting resin and all such things for the first time. Oh, yeah. All I gotta say is, watch out. The tree's got some hands. The tree's got some hands, man. Just watch out. Fair warning. Ah, yes, I heard about that. Still haven't done it yet. It's now for the first time producing the highest quality food. Never done that before. And freeing the hermit. Oh, good stuff. Yeah, you need the good food for the hermit, man. You got to convince him that you got things under control. But yo, man, sounds like you're getting around to some exciting times, Mr. Totem Hugger, David. I hope you have a great dopamine release. It's going to be good times. Can Rambo drive? Can Rambo drive? Was he allowed to be a pilot? Nope. He's gonna learn today how to parallel park. Let's go. The radiation and sunburn at Lava World's no joke either. Dude, I remember when I went there and I was on max difficulty. Dude, I got radiation sickness immediately going to the magma planet. I'm not even kidding, man. It was horrible. Alright, let's go back to the setup. Oh, don't get yourself stuck. Alright, so I also want a aluminum temp shift plate here. Right in the middle. And we're going to fill this up with a liquid. It is so many bases I abandoned pre-cycle 200. Not because of difficulty, but because each time I want to do it right. Or don't bother getting it ever the annoying hurdle. Oh, I feel with that. Yeah, it happens, man. It happens. That does happen. That's the thing. I guess we'll leave it like that for this to work. But I need to sweep this and get out all the items that are not necessary. And then we'll leave this like this. So I think the setup's going to be here, 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 here. Well, I could go here, 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 and end up on the inside. And then this would go into the design here that we're going to make this box. I think that should be fine. The back side's going to look a little bit weird, but it should be okay. This should be a vacuum. I need to make sure we do that. And then... Oh, I didn't decide on how the back side was going to work. We needed that. And I needed this. Well, technically it's just that, though. Because I need to have a shipping shutoff inside. So that we could have everything come out once it's at the right temperature. So if this is the design, this is 15 tiles. If I want to line it up to the side, 15 is here. That works out pretty well. Yeah, that works out pretty well. Let's put some ladders here. Go around that. So that we could start with the design on the side. I'll probably have to trim a little bit of the Abyssalite as well. So many bases. Yo, man. The Oni itis. Restart itis, dude. I think everyone's gone through that. So if you do go through that yourself, don't worry about it. I think it's common, especially with a game like this. You just keep going through the game. Not that you're expecting different results, but that's just kind of the nature of the game. It very much feels like that. Alright, speed this up. We're probably not going to use the cool steam vent, sadly. It's a little bit too hot. I mean, we could use it. I just don't think it's necessary. And then the moment everything is vacuumed here, we're going to move the pump and then move the RoboMiner upwards. The I'm going to do better this time is strong. Gonna do better this time, man. That's the only way to do it. We gonna do better this time. Alright, so this is at 800. I guess we could copy this and get some more salt water here. Also, I guess we mop this up. Probably mine this out as well if the salt water accumulates. Gonna get a spawn by day 25? Yo, man. That's You got some big expectations right there, from what I could tell. Big expectations. Cycle 25 spawn is pretty impressive. What's going on, Jack Bull? How are you? I love restarting on the same map. You just copy the map code, and then you already know where the resources are. Oh, this guy coming in with the map hacks? I see you over there, Opalani. Coming in with the strats? Coming in with the strats, I see. Alright, so this is going to be... We sweep that, of course. Alright, so the idea is... Well, I need a bottle emptier here. So, let's think about this. I think we're just going to do above and below. If anything is below a temperature, we have the rail go out this way. And then if anything is... No, if anything is below the temperature, it goes out this way, so we heat it up. If anything is above the temperature, we go up this way. Which means this needs to yield. Ah, I see. So going like this is fine, I think. And then we go up. And then that usually means we have this. Now, that usually means this comes down through here, and then this is going to be the area that we filter everything out, which is fine. So we would just have a shutoff, probably, above and below. And then, I don't know if a vacuum here would matter too much. It probably doesn't, because we're going to have mixed temperature regolith anyways. So we just have a sweeper, loader, thermal check, and then a shutoff. And then it splits the line into two. And then I want to have the left side yield. Since this is going to be cold regolith, it's not going to matter. The hot stuff needs priority to leave. Right? Necessary. And then we're going to seal that up and that up. So this is going to be a cold box. It's not going to be a normal cold box, because I want this to hold a lot more thermal energy so that the aqua tuner doesn't have to turn on and off a lot. We're going to fill up the center with the liquid. Ideally, it would be nuclear waste. Funny enough, ideally it would be nuclear waste. But I don't want to use the nuclear waste. You guys know what I'm saying, man? I have all my nuclear waste right here for radiation. I don't want to use that. I don't have any more waste anywhere else that we could accumulate. Maybe right here from the Corium. It's probably better if we just use water, though, to be honest. So we're going to want to fill that up with water when we can. So this is going to be auto bottled water. The temperature here is going to be around 60 degrees. So water is probably going to be the best. Nuclear waste would have been better if I had some, though. Okay, so with that, that should be fine. Now, another thing is we got to cool down the aqua tuner. So let's start getting the radiant piping here. We're going to follow this perfectly. We're going to get the igneous here. And then we're going to get that to here. So this is going to be where it gets kind of weird. I have to go around, not because I have to, but because I want to. And we're going to put one aluminum radiant pipe there to go like this so that I could go like that. And then this all works. So it's going to be two separate aqua tuner loops. Now we just need to get power onto this. I think we're not going to do anything special with the power lines, to be honest. One of them's going to attach onto here. The moment I remove the 240 watt, I should be fine. Or I could split the line up with these two aqua tuner lines. Okay, so with that, yep, that's already good. Let's remove... Is there anything here? There's a gas pipeline, so I do need to use the building strat. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could actually do it from the bottom. So deconstruct buildings. This removes only the tiles, so the pipelines don't get deconstructed. I haven't asked, what's the major part of the Baitor mod? What do you mean major part? Like the influence, the theme? What do you mean by major part? What's it about? So the Baitor mod was based off of the 9 layers of hell from the... Oh, this is bad. I'm crushing oxygen. From Dungeons and Dragons. So if you ever played the Dungeons and Dragons game, they have a 9 layers of hell that's in the lore, apparently. And in that lore, they describe the different layers. That's where the biome generation comes from. So, you know, you have the very hot hell, hotter than hot. And then you got cold hell, colder than cold, right? And they basically recreated each layer in this game. Now, because it's, you know, the biomes of hell, the map generator, or whoever made this mod, also made it so that you had a lot of ways to lose. Because if you were on a hellish landscape, it was not supposed to be an easy time. So there's a lot of traps in this game that I don't want to elaborate. So, you know, if you want to play yourself, you know, you don't get that spoiled. But there's a lot of traps in this mod. I will say that. But yeah, it's fun times. It's fun times. Alright, we got the ladder built. We get this ready. Let's mine this out. We're going to release... Actually, no, I don't want to do that yet. The Abyssalite's going to fall inside. Ooh, we're going to get a lot more water than we need. It's going to be way too fast. Let me stop it after this bottle. We got to sweep that. We got to fill up the tiles still. Got to do the radiant piping. Like super compressed magma? I mean, that's a step in the right direction. But the mod maker, you know, outperforms you. You know what that is? You know what this is, Gun Griffin? This is what happens when you heat up magma too much. Because if you click on magma and you go to properties, it boils into rock gas. And look at that! There's 220 tons of that right here. So that means if this were to solidify into liquid, it would actually easily fill up this vacuum space right here. So yeah, the mod maker's a step ahead. You go for super condensed magma, instead they hit you with the rock gas. There's around 360 tons of it right here. Also liquid glass, not a lot, just liquid glass. Fun to look at. Didn't even know that was possible. Yeah, the guy who made this mod, dude, just wanted people to lose. Wanted to make sure people lost the game. It'd be like that sometimes. Give me a grub. We got one, boys. We got two. Alright, we'll move to two for now. Alright, speed this up. We got this to build. This is at 900. We're not at the 1100 that we need to be at, so we're just going to liquid fill. I guess we should mop this up. This is almost a vacuum. Milligrams. It's working hard. Alright, so we're going to use this as the base for this setup. So that means if we want the wall to be like that from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, okay. So we gotta do that. So we need ladders for this. Gotta mine everything out. Alright, so this is gonna be mad cold abyssalite. We're gonna have to put a bin somewhere to move it. I'll just put it here. This should be safe. Alright, so now we gotta upgrade the power plant. So let's get this in. Let's move in the transformers. 1, 2... Ooh, these ladders need to go. And then it's 3, 4, and then we'll have up here 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We probably go all the way out, to be honest. But we'll just go like this for now. We might also stack up more gases, so maybe we don't put this one. And these airflows get bopped later. Hydrogen, natural gas, helium, CO2, synthetic gas. I could put 3 more gases here at the very least. I don't know if I want to, though. I can tell you that rock gas didn't form that way. It was the vacuum that was magma that just boiled into rock gas from the exploded diamond tile. Probably. Probably you're right. Because we can see a little bit of abyssalite here that broke. And this had to be gas pressure, or liquid pressure. There's also a little bit of damage here, which means there should be something on the floor, right, if this got damaged. But it could also mean that it melted and just became magma again. Because you can melt obsidian, which becomes magma. we don't know if something broke, but, you know, the abyssalite here is pretty telling. The vacuum not being natural, too, makes a lot of sense. Alright, we gotta wait for the dupes to get this done. Oh, that was done pretty fast. Alright, this is just really insanely cold. Minus 200. So I will try to use some... oh, I'm out of ceramic. I will try to use... I guess we just use igneous here. I was gonna say, we probably want to use a tile that doesn't allow heat transfer, which was gonna be ceramic. Well, let's make some ceramic. We have a lot of clay. Might as well have some. Regolith melting for days? Dude, man. I need the regolith for food, though. That's the problem. Oh, we're there. Let's go. Rambo's in. Okay, so some of the magma already melted out, which is good. I probably want to land here. It looks safe. Right? It's just a tile spot. So rover rockets. We got Rambo. Well, we gotta deploy the rover first. Alright, and then we have to go back. Yeah, I have double pliers, man. We got the strats, baby. Only way to do it. Oh, he's got to take a dump. Oh, you're not allowed to eat. Go eat your food, dude. You got this. You're about to starve. I was about to send you to the rocket surface while you were hungry. That would have been a bad way to go. Alright, so back on this, we need to deconstruct the rover lander. Need to be deconstructed. Oh, there is a lot of magma, dude. This is not looking good. This is not looking... There's a lot of magma. Oh, either way, it should be fine. So, he's eating. Rambo. Get those K-cows. Pretty lucky there's so much magma. Is it going to go below rock gas tile and allow the rock gas to escape? It's not going to really matter, because the thickness of the Abyssalite's pretty thick. I think this mod would have been a lot scarier. I don't want to give the mod maker ideas, but this mod would have been a lot scarier if the Abyssalite between the layers were thinner. Because of the thickness of the Abyssalite, I don't have to worry about anything breaking or leaking out temperature. Like, everything is more or less just going to stabilize like this until I open it up. So it's like, maybe that's an idea. It's a horrible idea. I don't want the rock gas to potentially just break out, right? Alright, so he should be good. He's got his cake house. Get to 3,000. Gonna go to maybe probably more than that. Oh, he's gotta breathe. Imagine the Mod Arthur just changing insulation properties of Abyssalite. Oh, that'd be illegal, dude. Don't do that. Don't change up how people, like, understand the game. That's gonna be a little too much. We'll grab the Pokeshell babies. Capture him. Throw a Pokeball at him. Let's go. Because, yes, you could do that. What a guy. Rambo, are you sleep schedule time right now? Rambo is indeed supposed to sleep right now. Alright, we'll send him out in the morning. I'll be sure to send the mod maker the VOD. There's, oh, don't do it, man. I'm gonna check the stream later. There's gonna be a clip, me saying that. Alright, alright. Autosave lag. Unequipped suit. Just gotta get a new one. This goes to Rambo. Let's go, let's go. Come on, Rambo. You got the nice sweater on. We need to send you to the surface. Get the suit on. There we go. Now we'll send Rambo. Let's go, let's go. I did something like that in test, and I changed radiation absorption of neutronium to 100%. Up from, what, 87? The neutronium is already one of the best, neutronium is one of the best radiation absorbers already, right? It just straight up just blocks it now. Dude, why do you look like you don't have a suit on, man? This guy. He has a suit on, you can't tell though. That's the crazy thing. Rambo just looks like he's tanking the freaking magma. Rambo is so goddamn strong. Stored dupes is a bit buggy, yeah man. It's always been like that though. It went from before, they would show the suit, just not have the helmet. Now, they just full on, just don't show the suit at all. That's so jank. Alright, so he's able to build. We want obsidian ladders to get started, so... the rover gets started with that. And then we need to find a way to get rid of the magma. There's probably some strats we could do. There's probably some strats we could do. So we just gotta let them build, let them do the thing. We have to watch this though, because we can't actually let them spend too much time like this. They're on a timer right now. But we'll check back really quick. Dupes are still trying to get things done, still trying to get things to be built, which is fine. Let's put in the insulated tiles, get it ready. Here to here. Okay, so it's technically here. We need to make sure we get that situated. Okay, back to here. Maybe just leave the tower to ladder all the way down and create tiles. That's what I was thinking about. I need to see kind of like the geography first, if possible. Alright, so we could land this now. Rambo go back inside when he needs to. Oh, it was just tall enough. I didn't even check that. I didn't even check that. It's barely tall enough to fit the rocket, man. Alright, so what we would need to do now is... we want to go down to here. Get the ladders out. So the crew is going to be Rambo. We want to go inside, make it so that it's not grounded, so you can chill. It still doesn't have a suit on, looks weird. So the thing with leaving the rover is, I could do that, but I need to make sure he has enough obsidian first. Because if he doesn't have enough obsidian, he can't do the job. Oh, he's starting to take damage. Okay, so we'll move him up top. Starting to take some damage. Alright, so let's mine this. Let's mine that. Need to make sure he has obsidian to use. I need to find out where the room is so that we could grab the artifact a little bit easier. Alright, now he keeps trying to go down. We only have 900 obsidian. Okay. So I need him to not do that. Rover's magma resistant? I made him out of steel, that's why. So he just doesn't melt. So the only thing about it is making sure that the rover doesn't melt in the material. He doesn't have an overheat temperature. Oh, I'm starting to get radiation sickness. Dude, how bad is this? 375. Okay. So let's mine this. Because the thing could be floating. We need you mining, Rambo. You got this, buddy. Build every other material to save material. Every other ladder. I guess we can. Rover's gonna move very slow, though. But I'm just gonna mine it out. It should be fine. Because I don't know how deep we have to go. Normally, we'd see it a little bit close to the top already. I just want to mine out obsidian, just so that he has the resources to keep building the ladders, though. Sunburn! Alright, man. It's time to go back inside. So that's the advantage. I don't need to build ladders here. I could literally just climb up to the platform and go inside. And then we'll chill inside for a minute. Oh, you don't have astronomy. You can't do telescoping. Feels bad. He's just chilling inside because he has sunburn. Alright, we'll let him chill in there. Looking over here, we have 4,000. We get 40 ladders. That's pretty good. 40 ladders is not bad. Alright, so I think what we'll do is we'll mine out a little bit more. And then I'll put a pedestal here. Because the rover is actually able to pick up artifacts and locate them. Relocate them. So all we have to do is be able to reach the room. But, you know, building that there, I don't know if we need that now. All we need is one, too. Build it, let it drop, and then we build it again. We just need to be able to find the artifact. And I think the magma planet always has one. Just gotta mine out a little bit more obsidian. We'll be able to leave. And then let Rover take care of the magma for the most part. Alright, sunburn, 1.6 cycles. Radiation, he's at 147. So he needs to take a dump. Can you use the restroom, buddy? Maybe we should send him home. I mean, we could. It wouldn't be a bad thing. Send him home, go to the water planet. After that, go back. Yeah, it's probably an idea. Let the rover some time to build the ladders. Alright, so the rover has time and he has materials for this. He built 40 ladders. Well, what we have already. So, let's just go back. Crew launch. Let's go. Good stuff, good stuff. We'll wait for them to reach home. So how is all the work back here? Still not done, huh? Feels bad. It's taking some time. This is at 1100, so we're good. We don't need that anymore. And it's only at the bottom now. Good stuff. We got these here now. Good stuff. Let's get the heavy watt wire built. Oh, this is going to be jank because all the power is going to have to go around or something. Or we're going to have to bridge. Send him home, get another rover to help the first one. That could be another thing. I would have to go home, stock it up, and go back, though. I mean, it's fine to do that. All right, now that we have this, we will have to reroute some of the power, which I'm willing to do. So I think the first one, we're just going to go around. And then these... This has to go this way. Let's all go backward then. Because we're going to have to bridge up. That's just a necessary thing we have to do. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so one of them we don't need. That's pretty convenient. So there's a good chance that we have all 4 here. I think for sake of making it look good, that makes a lot of sense. And then I think, well, we have to have a power wire here, 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 and here. I want to merge them together so they look a little bit nicer. I just don't know if that actually makes it look nice. So if I do this, like that, this one doesn't need to go here. I guess this goes below. And then this goes like this. Kind of. I kind of see a pattern that's probably better. Just trying to make the wires look good, man. The things we do for the aesthetics. And then we'll replace these wires so we could use these for this side. I did want to convert the wires here a little bit differently. This was going to pull across from here, but we're going to redo a couple of the consumers here. Because this is 1200. How to make wires look good, place wallpaper over them. I like it when there's like, they look like servers though. All the wires go down, you know, at the same location. Like when the servers have their wires made look really nice. That's the inspiration for me. What's going on, Zero Dragon? How are you? I see you over there. Welcome on in. Legit included. Only way to do it, man. Alright, so let's get the power wire situated. This is 120 watts. This has 240 watts extra from this that was not supposed to be there, but this is to create a vacuum, so it's necessary. So this is technically at 1020, which means that I am 220 watts over, which is technically 2 RoboMiners. Okay, I get to see it then. So this technically goes across then, I think. And then we'll put these on a separate line, and then this one is on a separate line. And then from here, we probably go above. That actually is probably the strat. And then we have another wire here. Yeah. Uglarvis, welcome back. I see you over there.